Have you ever looked back on your day and realized one small moment, one careless word, one disrespectful glance, completely hijacked your peace? You weren't planning to explode, but you did. And now you're replaying it, over and over, wondering how you lost control. Again. Here's the brutal truth. Most men are trained to fight everything but their own emotions. We master strength, status, and success, but no one teaches us how to deal with a burning temper or bruised ego. But what if the real battlefield isn't out there? It's not the coworker who embarrassed you, not the driver who cut you off. The real fight is the one happening inside your mind, every time you're tested. In this video, we're going to show you how to win that fight. Not by pretending you're not angry, not by bottling it up, but by transforming how you respond, so that nothing outside you can ever shake what's within. If you're tired of being ruled by outbursts and you're ready to rise above the noise, this is your moment. Let's rebuild your strength from the inside out. Number 1, rewire your rage. It's just a habit, not who you are. You weren't born snapping at people. You didn't come into this world slamming doors or cursing under your breath in traffic. That knee-jerk reaction, the fire in your chest, the sharp tongue, the clenched jaw, that was learned. And here's the real hook. If it was learned, it can be unlearned. Most men walk around believing their anger is part of their DNA. That blowing up is just how they are. But that's a lie wrapped in comfort. It's not who you are. It's just what you've practiced over and over again. The world taught you to respond that way. It rewarded the loudest voice, the fastest comeback, the man who could bark back the hardest. It told you that silence meant weakness, and walking away meant you lost. So you trained yourself like a reflex. Every insult, fire back. Every disrespect, raise your voice. Every inconvenience, lose your mind. But here's what they didn't tell you. The one who stays calm doesn't lose. He controls the game. Let's break this down with a simple story. Imagine you're at a gas station. You've been waiting patiently. Then someone pulls in, skips the line, and parks right in front of you. No apology, no eye contact, just pure disregard. Your blood starts to rise. Your mind's already writing the speech. You think you're better than everyone? I've been waiting, man. But instead, you pause. You watch it all unfold like a scene in a movie. You feel the emotion. You name it. But you don't feed it. You pump your gas, you get in your car, you leave. Peace intact, power preserved. What just happened? You broke the cycle. You refused to let a stranger write your emotional script. See, these emotional outbursts, they're not random. They're part of a deeply wired chain reaction. Trigger emotion, reaction, regret. But the moment you insert awareness between the emotion and the reaction, you interrupt the chain. That's the space where your freedom lives. And the truth is, most men never even notice that space. They fire off before their brain catches up. And then they carry the weight of what they said. Regret, shame, damage they can't undo. That's not strength. That's slavery to your own pattern. Real power? It's not about raising your voice louder than the next guy. It's about knowing you could, but choosing not to. You see, the calm man isn't calm because nothing bothers him. He's calm because he's trained himself not to respond to everything that does. It takes work. It takes repetition. But it's possible. You don't have to suppress your feelings. You just have to stop letting them drive the car. So next time your chest tightens and your jaw locks, don't tell yourself, this is just how I am. Tell yourself, this is just a reflex, and I'm learning to replace it. Because the man who walks away without saying a word isn't weak. He's already won. Number 2, lead yourself first, or lose everything, trying to control others. Most men think raising their voice gives them power. But here's the truth. If you have to shout to prove control, you've already lost it. Think about it. We spend so much energy trying to manage people, what they say, how they act, what they think about us. And the moment they step out of line, we snap. We get louder, sharper, meaner. Not because we're strong, but because we're afraid we're losing grip. That's not leadership, that's desperation. You don't need a philosophy book to see this. Just walk into any office in America on a Monday morning. Let's take Michael. He's a mid-level team lead in a tech firm. He's been working on a proposal for 2 weeks. He presents it in a meeting. Halfway through, his manager cuts him off in front of everyone and says, "We've tried this. It doesn't work." Dismissive, public, Embarrassing. Every cell in Michael's body wants to defend himself. He wants to interrupt, argue, reclaim his dignity, but instead he does something unexpected. He breathes, he nods, he says, "Appreciate the feedback, let's revisit it later." The room goes silent. He didn't win the argument, he won something better. His composure, his influence, and his manager's respect. Later that day, he walks into the manager's office, one-on-one. He calmly clarifies his thinking. They talk, they revise. By the end of the week, part of his proposal is implemented. That's how real power works. It doesn't explode. It doesn't demand. It holds its ground. Quiet, firm, intentional. See, when you try to control people, you're playing defense. But when you control yourself, you're building something no one can take from you. You can't force people to respect you, but you can make sure they never forget how you held yourself when you were tested. And this is the mistake most men make. They think silence is surrender. That walking away makes you small. But think about the last time you watched a man lose it in public. Did you admire him more or less? Calm isn't weakness. It's restraint with precision. It's knowing you could destroy the room with one reaction and choosing not to. Here's what you need to remember. Every time you react to someone's chaos, you give them the steering wheel to your emotions. And no one should get to drive your peace but you. So next time someone disrespects you, don't rise, don't shout, don't chase. Stand still. Hold your frame. Let your presence say what words can't. Because when the storm comes, and it will, the one who leads himself is the one others quietly follow. If you're ready to live that way, start with this moment. And if you found something meaningful in what you've heard today, consider subscribing to Stoic Spirit. We create content that helps you master yourself in a world that's always trying to shake you. And we'd be honored to walk that path with you. Number 3, calm isn't a personality, it's a daily workout. You don't rise to the occasion. You fall to the level of your training. Read that again. Most people assume that when life hits hard, they'll somehow just handle it. That in the heat of the moment, they'll stay calm, think clearly, and respond wisely. But if you've never practiced being calm, how can you expect it to show up when you need it most? Think of it like this. You wouldn't walk into a gym for the first time and expect to deadlift 300 pounds, right? So why do we expect to stay composed in conflict when we've never trained our reactions? Calm isn't some magical trait reserved for the monks or the Zen masters. It's a mental muscle, and like any muscle, it only grows through repetition, resistance, and daily discipline. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. It's 6:45 p.m. You've had a long day at work, your head is spinning, and you just opened your laptop to finish one last report. Your 7-year-old runs into the room, knocks over a glass of orange juice, and it spills all over your keyboard. You freeze. You feel it rising. Tight chest, clenched jaw, that primal urge to shout. But this time, something is different. You've been preparing for this. You take one breath, and instead of yelling, you say, "Let's clean this up together, buddy." That's strength. Not because you weren't angry, but because you didn't let that anger lead the way. You held the line. And that didn't happen by accident. It happened because you practiced. You practiced the pause. You practiced naming the emotion before reacting. You practiced responding, not just reacting. You see, emotional discipline isn't built in chaos. It's built in the quiet. It's in the 5 minutes you spend journaling at the end of the day, asking yourself, where did I lose my cool today and why? It's in choosing silence instead of sarcasm when someone says something slick at work. It's in catching yourself before you hit send on that angry email and saving it as a draft instead. These moments don't seem big, but they are. Because the truth is this, when life pressures you, you won't default to your highest ideals, you'll default to your daily habits. So build habits that hold you up. Even the strongest men have felt their blood boil. The difference is, they didn't wait until the storm hit to prepare. They trained before it came. And that training doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be consistent. Start your day with 2 minutes of breathing. Pause for 5 seconds before you speak in a heated conversation. Write down the 3 things that trigger you the most and ask yourself if they're worth carrying. Because every rep you put in builds something inside you that people can't see, but they will feel. They'll feel it in the way you speak. in the way you hold yourself, in the way you refuse to be rattled by what rattles everyone else. Calm isn't weakness. It's control under pressure. It's strength without noise. And it's available to anyone willing to practice it, starting now. Number 4. Let go of what doesn't deserve your energy. You're not angry because things went wrong. You're angry because you expected them to go right. Let that sink in. Most of the frustration you feel doesn't come from reality. It comes from resistance. Resistance to how life unfolded, resistance to what someone said, resistance to a moment not matching your plan. And here's the painful truth. Life never agreed to follow your script. The world didn't sign your mental contract. But you're still clinging to it, tight-knuckled, white-hot, and exhausted. When something small ruins your mood, it's not because that thing is powerful. It's because you're still holding on to an idea of how things should be. And the wider the gap between your expectations and reality, the deeper the emotional wound. But you have a choice. You can either continue dragging the weight of what you can't change, or you can decide that your peace is worth more than your need to control every outcome. Control is the illusion that's robbing you of calm. You think you're in charge of time, people, plans, reactions. You're not. You never were. What you can control is how long you hold on to things that don't serve you. Some people spend hours, days, angry over something that was out of their hands from the start. A flight delay, a last-minute email, a conversation that didn't go as expected. And for what? Did staying angry fix it? Did replaying it in your head change the outcome? Or did it just keep the wound open? That's the cost of not letting go. It's not about forgiving someone else or accepting injustice. It's about deciding what your energy is actually worth. And here's the truth nobody says out loud. Letting go isn't weakness. It's discipline. It's refusing to waste another second feeding what drains you. Because the more you cling, the less room you have to move. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Letting go clears space, not just in your day, but in your mind. Ask yourself, is this helping me grow, or is it holding me down? Is this really worth the inner chaos I'm carrying it with? If not, drop it. Not for them. Not to look enlightened. But because you're tired of being emotionally hijacked by things that don't even deserve to ride shotgun in your life. Letting go isn't a surrender. It's an act of self-respect. It's drawing a line and saying, this doesn't get to live in my head anymore. That's how you reclaim peace. Not by fixing the world, but by removing your need to wrestle with what you can't change. You'll never be free as long as your mood is held hostage by things outside your control. But the moment you decide to stop carrying what was never yours to hold, you become untouchable. That's real strength, and it starts the second you choose to let go. Number 5, turn conflict into a personal test of mastery. You're not tested by peace. You're tested by the people who try to shake you. That's the truth most people avoid. It's easy to be calm when no one's challenging you. But what happens when someone disrespects you in front of others? When someone takes credit for your work? When someone pushes your buttons on purpose? That's when the real test begins, not for them, but for you. Most people view conflict like a battlefield, one winner, one loser. And their first instinct is to fight back, to argue, to correct, to dominate. But that kind of reaction doesn't prove strength. It proves that you're still easily pulled out of alignment by someone else's behavior. Let's be honest, anyone can yell. Anyone can lash out. It takes zero discipline to explode. But holding your composure in the fire? That takes mastery. You see, conflict isn't your enemy. It's your mirror. It reveals exactly where you're still weak, still reactive, still controlled by your ego. Here's a hard pill to swallow. If someone can trigger you with words, they own a piece of you. And the more you try to win the argument, the more power you give away. So what if you didn't see conflict as something to avoid or conquer, but as an opportunity to practice self-command? What if you started measuring success not by how loud you speak, but by how deeply you stay grounded when others try to unbalance you? Here's a simple test. Next time someone tries to provoke you, pause. Just for 5 seconds. No reaction, no defense, just presence. Ask yourself, is what they're saying worth my peace? If I respond right now, am I in control, or are they? Now, this doesn't mean you become passive or let people walk over you. It means you respond with intention. not emotion. It means you choose your battles, because not everything deserves your energy. Imagine you're at work. You offer an idea during a team meeting, and a colleague immediately shuts it down with a smug remark. You feel it, this heat rising in your chest. But instead of biting back, you take a breath. You nod, say thanks for the feedback, and move on. Later, in private, you address it professionally. Guess what just happened? You didn't just de-escalate the moment. You passed the test. You showed that your composure doesn't depend on how others treat you. You proved that their noise doesn't get to decide your volume. And that's powerful, because once people realize they can't shake you, they either stop trying or start respecting you. Conflict will never go away, but your response is your domain. Train it, sharpen it, make it a skill you take pride in, because nothing is more dangerous than a man who can stay still while everyone else is swinging wildly. That's not weakness, that's presence, that's power. And once you taste it, you'll never want to go back. Number 6, stay present, because your imagination makes you angry. Most of your anger isn't about what's happening, it's about what you think is happening. Let that sink in for a second, because that truth alone could save you hours of frustration every single day. You're not always reacting to reality. You're reacting to the version of the story your mind created in a split second. The human brain is a meaning-making machine. When something happens, especially something that feels unpleasant or ambiguous, your brain rushes to fill in the blanks. It assumes intent. It creates motives. It builds entire narratives behind a single look, a text that wasn't answered, or a tone that sounded just slightly off. But here's the kicker. Your brain reacts emotionally to that story as if it's a fact, even if it's 100% fiction. You feel disrespected, not because someone actually disrespected you, but because your mind concluded they did. You feel attacked, not because words were meant to hurt, but because your interpretation framed them that way. And once that emotional wave hits, you're no longer responding to reality. You're reacting to your imagination. A mental movie you didn't mean to direct, but are now fully invested in. Here's why this matters. If you're constantly living in your head, replaying past offenses, or forecasting future disasters, you're not present. You're not grounded. And most importantly, you're not free. You become trapped in a feedback loop. Your thoughts trigger emotions, your emotions fuel more thoughts, and suddenly a minor inconvenience becomes a personal crisis. The cost? Your peace, your clarity, your relationships, all sacrificed to a story that was never real to begin with. But there's a way out, and it begins with awareness. Start noticing the moment your thoughts start drifting. When your mind begins telling a story, pause. Ask yourself, am I responding to what's real or what I'm imagining? This isn't about denying your feelings. It's about tracing them back to their source. Because when you can separate what actually happened from what you assumed happened, you regain your power. You can't stop your mind from creating stories, but you can stop believing every one of them. You can return to the moment. You can anchor yourself in what's actually in front of you. Not what might happen, not what could have happened, but what is happening now. And in that stillness, anger fades. It loses its grip. Because anger needs imagination to survive. Without a story, it has nowhere to grow. The present moment is your refuge. It's the place where your power lives. It's where you remember that not every thought deserves your attention, and not every feeling needs a reaction. Breathe. Come back. Right here, right now, nothing is wrong. Number 7, drop the weight of resentment before it ages you. You're not tired because of what happened, you're tired because you haven't let it go. That sentence hits like a quiet truth we've all tried to avoid. Most of the exhaustion we carry isn't physical, it's emotional. It's the silent load of grudges, unfinished arguments, unspoken pain, and worst of all, the quiet resentment we've buried so deep we've convinced ourselves it no longer matters. But it does. Resentment doesn't disappear just because we stop talking about it. It festers. It lingers in our tone when we speak, in our posture when we enter a room, in our silence when we should be free. And what makes it so dangerous is that it doesn't need to scream to hurt you. It whispers in your mind until your body begins to break under the emotional weight. You may think you've moved on, but if you still replay what they did, how they wronged you, how unfair it all was. You haven't moved on. You're just carrying the pain in a quieter way. And over time, that quiet weight becomes chronic stress. Your shoulders get tighter, your sleep grows restless, your face becomes hardened, not from age, but from the emotional armor you've worn too long. Here's what makes this even more tragic. The people who hurt you, they're likely not thinking about you at all. They've moved on. But you? You're still in the room they left, rehearsing your comebacks in a fight that's already ended. You're aging your soul with emotions that don't even touch them. You may ask, but if I let go, doesn't that mean they win? No. Letting go isn't surrender. It's defiance. It's the refusal to let someone else's mistake become your life sentence. It's saying, you don't get to live in my head rent-free anymore. There's something powerful that happens when you stop carrying what doesn't belong to you. Your body relaxes, your clarity returns, you stop reacting to ghosts, and more importantly, you reclaim your time, your energy, your presence. That's a form of strength anger will never give you. One of the wisest reminders comes from Epictetus, who said, as long as you are offended by things outside your control, you are a slave. Think about that. The anger you think empowers you is actually what chains you. The grudge you hold is not a shield, it's a cage. And every time you revisit it, you lock yourself in a little deeper. So the question isn't whether you were right to be upset. Maybe you were. The real question is, do you still want to carry that with you tomorrow? You can't control the past, but you can decide if it follows you. Let it go. Not for them, but for the part of you that's still alive, still growing, and still capable of peace. And if this message resonates, if you've ever felt the weight of what no longer serves you, consider subscribing. Because the journey to calm, clarity, and control isn't one you should walk alone. Number 8. Pause before you react. It changes everything. The real battle never happens in an argument. It happens in the few seconds before one. We all want to feel in control, strong, composed. But the truth is, most people lose their power not in major events, but in micro moments. A careless comment, a text that stings, a facial expression that rubs you the wrong way. That's when the temperature rises, and that's when we either win or lose the day. In those first few seconds, your body reacts faster than your mind. Your pulse quickens, muscles tighten, words rush to your mouth, and before you even know it, you've said something you'll regret. Not because it's false, but because it was fueled by adrenaline, not clarity. Here's the truth no one tells you. Reacting quickly doesn't make you strong, it makes you predictable. And predictable people are easy to manipulate, but those who can pause, breathe, and step back, they're dangerous in the best way. Because they're not owned by the moment, they own the moment. That pause is everything. It's not weakness, it's precision. It's a brief but powerful signal to your nervous system that you're in charge now, that you're choosing to respond, not just react. This isn't about suppressing your emotions, it's about mastering their timing. Let's take a simple example. You're at dinner with your partner. Everything is going fine until they say something passive-aggressive about your work habits. It hits a nerve. You feel the fire rising. You want to snap back with sarcasm or escalate the moment, but you pause. You take a breath. You say nothing, for now. That one breath buys you everything. In that space, you remind yourself, this is not a battle I have to fight right now. You sip your water, let the moment pass, and revisit it later with calm and context. The dinner ends in peace, and your relationship? Still intact. Without that pause, the whole night could have gone south over one comment. With it, you remained in control, not just of your words, but your emotions, your dignity, and your direction. Most people think power is about being the loudest voice in the room, but real strength is often silent. It's in the moment you don't lash out, the text you don't send, the insult you don't return, the pause that saves your peace. The world will always test you. People will try to pull you into their chaos, bait you into conflict, push your buttons just to see if you'll explode. Don't give them the satisfaction. Be unshakable. Take a beat. Own the silence. Let them wonder what you're thinking while you're calmly deciding who you want to be in that moment. And if you've ever found yourself thinking, I wish I'd handled that better, then this is your sign to build the pause into your life. Not just as a reaction, but as a lifestyle. Because once you master that moment, You master yourself. You're not a prisoner of your emotions. Not anymore. Throughout this video, we've explored how to spot your triggers, pause before reacting, and choose clarity over chaos. You've seen how control doesn't mean suppression. It means ownership. You've learned that anger loses its grip the moment you decide to stay calm, not for others, but for your own peace. Now, the real practice begins. Start small. Pause for 3 seconds before you respond. Reflect on one situation today that normally upsets you and choose to respond differently. That choice alone shifts everything. What part of today's message hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're ready to keep building your emotional strength with me, hit that subscribe button. More practical lessons are coming to help you master yourself and live on your own terms. Until then, stay steady. Stay sharp. You've got this.